It is time to go over the AVNJ Iceberg. Now, if you don't know what the concept of an iceberg is, essentially it is a layered list of things related to a person, a thing, a topic. So this is the AVNJ Iceberg. This was compiled by Marge with help from lots of the homies to bring in things. And so basically the point of an iceberg is you start at the tip. This is stuff that everybody knows, right? We all know Subnautica, seahorses, megalodon proof, sea honey, megalodon, crabzilla, sea cucumber, right? Everybody knows those ones. But then you get to the next layer and it's a little bit deeper. It's something that people might not know as well. And so we're gonna go down this list and I'm gonna tell you about all the wonderful things that are on this list and try to explain them all to you so you guys can all get caught up and be basically like as if you've been friends with me forever. AVNJ meeting, Aquatic Veterinarians of New Jersey. That is what I named the channel when I was like 12 and I made it because I wanted to be a veterinarian at an aquarium. Invent a fish, anime, yes, I watch anime, unsurprisingly. My real name is Zach. My real height is like 5'7", 5'8", fuck it. I usually lie, but it's like 5'7", 5'8". Shark Bites, cool dude. David Wellington, horror novel writer that was in one of my AI generated videos made by Whirly. Fish ID, that was a fun competition. Carp Sexer was my name on Slippy Online, which is a way to play Super Smash Bros. Melee online. IRL content, I've done a couple things, AVNJ's Adventures, and then the aquarium video. Oh, and the preserving video. Appa. Oh, the bald, weird Japanese thing. Yeah. Oarfish documentary was my first ever video on this channel. Soph, my girlfriend. 2022 subathon. Yes, I did a subathon this year. It lasted like 2 days. I slept on stream. It's on the VODs channel if you were interested in that. All right, so that is the second tier. Most of you probably know everything in that tier. This was all probably familiar to you. Now we get into things that people might not know quite as well, okay? So first up, there's Nick. Nick NIKQ is my gaming channel that I have with my best friend. So if you didn't know, I have a gaming channel. It's just NIKQ on YouTube, and it's videos with me and my best friend playing video games. Doesn't get very many views, but it's fun. It's pretty simple. I don't even do much editing, but it has 2,000 subs, so it's not doing too bad. Dojda is the name of my fish that I've had my entire life. I have a tattoo of Dojda. iNaturalist group is a group that you can join on iNaturalist if you want to compete with other AVNJ viewers. It's called AVNJ and Friends. It's linked in the announcements in my Discord at one point, or you can search it on iNaturalist. And it has 224 people in it right now. And you can see who has the most observations, most species. You can see a leaderboard, so we can see everyone who's in it, see how many species and observations everyone has. So I'm 5th in terms of observations and 5th in terms of species at the moment. So you could try to pass me or try to pass someone else. Speedrunning. Yeah, I speedrun a lot of games. Mario 64, Ocarina of Time, Jelly Drift, a couple other games I've speedrun. Homies, this is a group of my friends in the Discord, and we have a private chat. Doo-doo fart is something that someone posted in chat one time, and for some reason, Soph and I found it hilarious.
Doo-doo fart. Dude, can we VIP this person? Seriously, they said the best stuff this whole.
You know what? Anuba night. I usually don't VIP people on their first stream, but this guy's funny. He just said doo-doo fart.
Subreddits, I do have a subreddit, r/Zachary, but I don't use it ever. Melee, I do somewhat competitively play Smash Melee. Fish Fridays, I used to do fish-related content every Fridays, and I've brought it back like 20 times, and I just never end up committing to it. Volleyball, I play volleyball for my college. Collegiate athlete, baby. Roblox movies, we watch during the subathon and other times. They're just fun to watch because they're terrible.
Hey Megan, are we in Vietnam? I feel like these trees are watching us.
Yeah, it's kind of spooky looking in here.
What? What's that line? Hey Megan, are we in Vietnam?
Exclamation point T-Mob. T-Mob was one of my first viewers ever, and he's like a 14-year-old dude, and we enjoy harassing him because he's fun to harass. And so there's a command !T-Mob in the general chat and in Twitch. You can type it in Twitch chat right now or in Discord general chat, and it pings him, which is funny. The OG Zachary channel, this was before I converted it to Nick and IKQ. It was this. It was just Zachary. Number of speakable languages. I speak English, French, and Russian. All right, that's the third layer. Out of curiosity, how many of you knew, like, let's say 90% of the things in these 3 tiers? Type 1 if you knew, like, most of the things in these 3 tiers that we just looked at. Like, maybe there's a couple weird things you didn't know, but you knew most. A lot of 1s, okay. Next tier down. Is this the middle? Yeah, we're in the middle now. So this is the medium stuff. 2020/2021 subathons. So prior to blowing up for fish stuff, I did subathons. They would usually last like 12 to 16 hours. They're pretty fun. Gam Gam, that's what we call my grandmother. There's even a Gam Gam emote. If you have BTTV installed, you can do Gam Gam. It'll show up on stream. It's just a picture, a clip art of an old lady. Push-ups. I used to do Mario 64 speed runs, and for every like reset or bonk, or if people gave like bits or subs, I would add a certain amount of push-ups to a counter. But one stream went really well or really poorly depending on how you look at it, and I ended up owing like 14,000 push-ups and I never did them. Never once did I ever do this. Sunday Burger is an emote created by Sunday. Every single homie in the Discord, in the homies chat, gets to pick one emote that is added to the Discord. As long as it follows TOS, it's added. It doesn't matter if it's terrible or whatever. And Sunday Burger was Sunday's choice. It's just a terrible white image with a burger on it. Cursed Jingle Bells. That's a throwback. You guys want to hear Cursed Jingle Bells? So Christmas of a year and a half ago, before I blew up for fish, all of the homies got in a Discord call, and we all so first of all, I took Jingle Bells and had to add a bunch of sounds to it that people randomly submitted. So every homie would submit me a sound, and I had to add it to the music, the backing track, and then we all sang it together. So this is Cursed Jingle Bells. So Discord audio, not the best quality. So if you want to listen to all of that, it's on YouTube. The Zacklock was a Pokemon Nuzlocke that I did a couple times on stream. Never finished one, I don't think. Some really dumb stuff happened that lost. I don't remember what lost me the Zacklock, but it was like 3 crits in a row or something ridiculously stupid like that. r/fish subreddit on Reddit that I run. Willie P, one of the OGs in my stream who left the internet and Discord to focus on coding. Nerdboy69420 is a random person who came in chat one time and claimed to be a 10-year-old boy from India watching on his brother's account, and his name is Rajesh, and if you called him Nerdboy, he would get very angry. You had to refer to him as Rajesh. And he just comes in and out, randomly shows up in streams sometimes, a true OG. The wheel was part of the Zacklock, so if you donated money while I was doing the Zacklock playing Pokemon, I would spin a wheel and it would have a random reward. And one of the things that came from that, if you didn't know, I have a clips channel called AVNJ Clips. This is a clip from the Zacklock from like 2.5 years ago where someone had me spin the wheel, and you can see either it made my game harder or I got something good that helped me. Like I could be invincible for 10 minutes, I could revive one of my Pokemon, I could have to do 50 push-ups, or...
Hot pepper smile.
Shut up. I had to eat a hot pepper. That was also a thing that frequently happened. The wheel would always land on the hot pepper. Hot pepper smile, there's that clip. Foam football during one of my subathons, Disgustin' Justin, you may recognize if you're in my Discord. He's one of the homies. He took a foam football and just took a bite out of it. No reason, unprompted. Very dumb. AVNJ rap. Okay. It doesn't exist anymore, but like 2.5 years ago, I did a rap about Mario 64.
Megalodon, Crabzilla, both the most vanilla. That mustache and that beard, both are just a little weird. Big red lips, that fish nips. Don't do that. Oh, there's a fish in your dish. Shark fin soup is a shit move. Flamboyant cuttlefish. You shouldn't kiss. Nothing wrong with it, but you might die if you lick it. Blue-winged octopus, the dumbest turns blue from fright. It's a nice night.
Oh god, yes. Exclamation point reset was a terrible command. It was a terrible message, as you can see in chat. So this was a message that people would send in my chat. And so the only way that I could convince them to stop sending this in my chat was I made a deal. I made a deal with the devil. I said they can only use this command when I reset a speedrun. So it stopped them from spamming it all the time. However, whenever I reset a speedrun, this stuff happened. Simply did react to my rap, you're right. AVNJ rant. I don't know what that one's referring to exactly.
So, AVNJ is a YouTuber that recently got popular or got in people's recommendeds, and you read the title by now. I don't like this YouTuber. Matter of fact, I actually hate this YouTuber by a little bit. Actually, by a lot.
Monkey in Black. This is still an emote. AVNJ, yeah, MIB. If you're subbed, you can do that. It's two monkeys in business suits on a plain white background. It is the worst emote in existence, but I did an emote contest, which I believe you could still watch that video. I did an emote contest a long time ago and let my viewers choose an emote to add. Yeah, I let my viewers design and choose an emote, and then in September of 2020. And for some unknown reason, the finals came down to Omega Oof Roblox face versus two monkeys on a white background. And for some reason, the monkey won. So this was my first Twitch emote. Reddit recap plus song. Oh, did you guys know that I tried to be Ludwig for a while? I was planning on doing Reddit recaps. I even had a song made. Oval made me a song, which I never used once because there was never any content posted on my subreddit, which would have allowed me to use it.
It's time to review the Reddit on stream, so go and join r/Zachary.
Beautiful. Thank you, Oval, for that wonderful song that I never used once. Still a banger. Mullet Man is an emote still, I think. Yeah, there you go. There's an emote called Mullet Man if you have BTTV, which essentially was what Marge would call me when she wanted me to start doing my push-ups. When I was not doing the push-ups that I owed to stream, Marge would call me Mullet Man. She'd say, "Get on the floor, Mullet Man." And we made an emote out of it of me doing a push-up. Dr. Greenbeans is an emote created by, or maybe just advertised by Whirly's favorite emote, which has somehow become a part of my existence. That's tier 4. Type 1 in chat if you knew 50% of that. And I'm gonna start calling caps because I don't think most of you knew 50% of that. There's no way some of you typing knew 50% of that. There's no way. I'm calling cap on most of you. Okay, next level. Pro Rocket League player. Yeah, prior to streaming or making content at all, I was a professional Rocket League player back in the early days of Rocket League. And then I ended up as a coach and a manager for professional Rocket League teams. SM64 rap. Oh, well, I thought that was the one that it was talking about earlier, but there you go, SM64 rap.
Yo, it's Super Mario. Gotta hit the throw, hit the Bowser on the nose, hit the no, cause I know ain't nobody do it better, ain't nobody know. Stress it, put the pedal to the metal. If you only knew all the things that I've been through. Died 50 times every stage when I was new. Now that shit ain't happened, now I'm first class, baby. 70 star and rapping. You ain't never heard a flow based on Super Mario.
Slippy Bronze League was a competition I would host between very bad Melee players to see who was actually worse. Master of Time World Record. This is not so much of a deep cut anymore because I did it again recently. But yeah, I used to have the Master of Time World Record. Flex Esports. Basically, back in the old days before I blew up, I had a $100 internet bill that I had to pay every month in order to be able to stream. And so my goal with streaming every month was to make $100 so that I could pay that internet bill. And I got sponsored by Young Flexer, Flex Esports, who would give me $50 a month just for existing because he had money and wanted to support my content. TWDE, Treasure World Dream Edition. I played this again somewhat recently. It's a ROM hack of Mario 64. BannedOnChess.com. once upon a time, back when I did not know Oval and Oval first showed up in the Discord, prior to Fish or anything like that, I played Oval in a single game of chess on chess.com. And for some reason, I got banned after that game. I got banned from chess.com after playing one game with Oval. And I appealed because I was like, what? Because they said I was cheating. They said that I was using a bot service or something like that. And so I emailed the support team and I said, like, why did I was there. I played the game. I played a little bit weird because I was messing with Oval because I was way better than Oval at the time. And so I was messing with him a bit, but there's no way I played like an inhuman bot in one game and that got me banned. And so I emailed their support team, and apparently it was some kind of error on their end because they ended up giving me chess.com premium for a couple months because of their mistake. But it was still funny that I got banned. Chess Elo, I'm a fairly high ranked chess player. Gloomshot is an automatically compiled Melee clips channel. And all you have to do is have a clip that gets a lot of views while you're playing Melee, and it gets put into these compilation videos that people watch. So I would go out of my way to farm clips. So I would basically do something, set up a whole situation so that it get clipped, and then have people watch it over and over again so it would get a bunch of views and end up in there. Hi, Gloomshot viewers. That was a pretty cool combo, right? You can see more cool combos like that at twitch.tv/Zachary. Peanut is an opossum that one of the ex-homies, who is right here, Mr. G&G, who left the internet because he needed to focus on real life stuff. Mr. G&G had a pet opossum named Peanut who he rescued, who unfortunately died. GeoGuessr, I used to play a bunch of GeoGuessr. What does the fox say? I don't know if I really want to show off this one. Basically, I made a video when I was like 12 when What Does the Fox Say was a very funny internet trend. Do I really want to show this off? Oh God, I don't want to watch this. I've shown it before. Do I really need to show it again? Oh, did I delete the channel? Wait, no shot. Did I delete the channel? Wait, it might not exist anymore. Well, there's still the Atrioc video. What is the Atrioc viewers videos? Yeah, watching my viewers' terrible early YouTube videos. So this is Atrioc watching his viewers' terrible early YouTube videos, which I am in at some point. So we'll watch Atrioc react, I guess.
Super cringy video from my childhood by Zachary.
Hey, Zach.
Okay, it has 100 viewers and it's called What Does the Fox Say?
Hey, Zach. Oh, hey, Zach. You happen to know...
This is me.
What is it? What the fox says? Why, yes, I do. What does the fox say?
I uploaded that.
I made that when I was 12, to be fair.
You logged in, you went to the upload button, you hit upload, you waited for the full bar to fill, you typed in the title, you typed in the description, you hit public, and you hit submit. That's...
So that's embarrassing. That's an embarrassing thing that I did as a 12-year-old, so I'm glad that's getting brought up right now. Emma is my sister. Jerd is an emote that Chili Wong made once upon a time. It's just a Wailard with a sunglasses on. Among Us, this is what first got me any viewers when I started streaming, as my Discord used to be a place for Among Us. It used to host all of the Among Us players from the Ludwig and the Atrioc Discord. They would all come to my Discord to play Among Us, and that's where most of my first viewers came from. Zach SMP. There was a Minecraft server that we all played on. We've only got 2 layers left. Type 1 if you knew half of those. There should only be like 1 or 2 people typing 1. We're getting to the stuff that's so obscure that like I'm mostly the only one who knows most of it. Okay, not a single person typing 1. Good. All right, SM64 homies hack. So at one point I was really into making ROM hacks for Mario 64, which is a lot of work, by the way. And my thing that I was gonna do was make a ROM hack where every single stage was based on a different one of the homies, but I gave up. Hamilton Pillarless. When I was learning how to do a trick in Mario 64 speedrunning called Pillarless, which is really hard as a beginner, I would do streams where I would try for like 3 or 4 hours to, get this trick. and I had a song that would work every time, or at least it worked a couple times. I would play I'll Be Back or You'll Be Back from Hamilton, and I would get the trick right away. For some reason, this one song would resolve 3 hours of messing it up. This is a joke. I am not a tier 3 Amaranth sub. Obviously not true. Meat percent is a category in Ocarina of Time speedrunning where you give the big frog a bottle and he scoots over and says meep. That's it. That's the speedrun. Viewer tier list. Once upon a time when I only had like 10 viewers, I did a tier list of my viewers. Don't ask me why. Jelly Drift is a car-based game that I speedran. Laggy Chess Stream. This was my first stream in this era. The only person who watched it was Mr. G&G. The only person who watched it was Mr. G&G. It was like 1 FPS. I had terrible internet. I hadn't gotten new internet yet. I had an old computer, and I played chess to 1 viewer. B% was a category that I invented in Minecraft just because I thought it was funny. Bone Town Road. I knew someone who used to, and now I can say this publicly because they don't live there anymore, but I knew someone in high school who lived at 69 Bone Town Road. That's not a joke. There is a 69 Bone Town Road in my hometown, and I knew the person who lived there. So now they've moved, I know for sure, so we're good. Rocket League. Wait, how is Pro Rocket League player in this tier, but just the word Rocket League is in this tier? Marge, I'm sensing some dissonance in the iceberg. Oh, does it mean my account? I see. Okay, yeah, my Rocket League account is worth a lot of money. My Rocket League account has the Grand Champion title from every single season, plus alpha like boost and related stuff like that, plus exclusive wheels from World Championships that I went to. It's just worth a lot of money if someone were to want to buy that account. Carnival Games speedrun. Yeah, once upon a time for like one day, I speedran Carnival Games for the DS. Don't ask me why, man. I used to do a lot of things for content. I would just start up stream every day and do something totally random. And even before that, before I had good internet, I did monster truck speedruns. Merch Hat Girl. I think I showed that off on stream recently, but yes, the hat model for my hat merch, very good friend of mine. Doge video game. Doge video game is a game that I programmed. It's basically just like a very simple 2D platformer that I programmed a big part of it with enemies and stuff like that. Pretty fun. There's only 1 tier left of unknown content. All right, you guys ready for the final tier? Oh God, I don't want to talk about most of this. Nefaso. Nefaso was a viewer of mine in the early days who came into my stream one day and was really into my stream, would show up to every stream, post a lot of stuff, and I made a subreddit, and Nefaso posted on the subreddit a very weird video of like a news story and photoshopped my name over the person who was getting arrested and then put "doing your mom" in the background. It was just very weird and unsettling, so I removed it because I didn't want that on the internet attached to my name on a subreddit attached to my name. So I removed it. And I just told him, I just messaged him. I said, hey, probably don't want that associated with my name. So if we could not do stuff like that, thank you. Nothing rude. I didn't accuse him of anything like that. And he freaked out, sent me I think 3-page, like Google Doc, 3-page apology letter, and left my Discord and my stream and never showed up again. So just all around a weird dude. Really OG. Okie12 was probably my first ever viewer. They watched way back when I did like streams in 2015. His follow age was like 4 years on my channel. He's like probably the first person to ever follow my channel. Drunk Astronauts, that was the channel that the What Does the Fox Say was posted on. Zacharoni Randomly Sexy Content. Yep, that was the name of my channel back in the day. My Minecraft YouTube channel was called that. And then I had a bunch of, these are all just a bunch of different channels that I had. Jersey Gaming, Drayden Official, Jot Studios, Navidemy. I still have that one. That's not that deep of a cut. Avidity Esports is a esports organization that I worked for. I managed their Rocket League team over a couple of years. Our Rocket League team even won the Spring Series, which was a big tournament that came during COVID. Spare in the Departure Lounge. I did a cover of a song by the Arctic Monkeys called Despair in the Departure Lounge, and I had a SoundCloud where I posted it, and I am not AI generated. That one's not true, just like the Amaranth sub. And that's it. That is the iceberg.
He's pining for her in a people carrier. There might be buildings and pretty things to see like that, but architecture won't do. Although it might say a lot about the city or town.